Hello. So good afternoon, everyone. Okay. In last lecture, we have seen what is mean by del operator. Okay. Before that, we have seen what is mean by line integral, surface integral, and volume integral. So by using line integral, we can find the work done. Okay. Then this W is equal to the line integral of this F bar dot dl bar. Then we have seen the surface integral, and by using this we can find the current flowing through that surface. So it is given by the current I is equal to surface integral of this j bar dot ds bar, where this j bar is the current density. And then we have seen the volume integral. So when we are considering one volume that may be of any shape, so when we are considering this volume, so we can find the current if the volume charge density is rho v. So that current is given by I is equal to rho v, volume integral of this rho v into dv, right? So where this rho v is the volume charge density. Then we have seen the del operator. Is screen visible to all?
No, ma'am.
Is that I'm sharing screen. So now visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have seen this del operator. So this del operator is a vector quantity and it is defined by this del is equal to dabba upon dabba x into a bar x plus dabba upon dabba y into a bar y plus dabba upon dabba z into a bar z. Okay. So this del operator operates on scalars as well as vectors. Okay. So when this del operator operates on any scalar quantity, okay, when it operates on any scalar quantity, that operation is called gradient. Okay, that operation is called gradient. Okay, now this del operator operates on vectors also. So when it operates on vector, it operates in two ways. Okay, in two ways. First is by using dot product and second is by using cross product. Okay. So when we consider the multiplication of vector, there are two types. First is dot product and second is cross product. Similarly, you can consider here when this del operates on a vector, it operates in two ways, by using dot product and by using cross product. When it operates by using dot product, that operation is called divergence. Okay, means it is del dot. Okay, it is del dot. And when this del operates on a vector by using cross product, that is called curl. So it is del cross. Okay, del dot and del cross. Dot means divergence. Okay, and this cross means curl. Okay, remember these things. Now today we will see the formulae for this gradient, divergence and curl in all three coordinate systems. Okay, so yesterday all of you noted this. So today we'll see the formulae here. First we'll see the gradient. Gradient. So for gradient, we will write the formula in Cartesian system, cylindrical and spherical. Okay. So in Cartesian, system, it is this formula is given as I will write here this del operator first. Okay, so that you will understand. This del is equal to dabba upon dabba x into unit vector a bar x plus dabba upon dabba y into unit vector a bar y plus dabba upon dabba z into unit vector a bar z. Now this gradient is nothing but when this del operates on a scalar quantity, okay. So there is no any sign, okay, there is no any sign. So if you multiply, suppose if this 3 is your scalar quantity, so if you multiply to this del, then how will you write this del into 3 only, okay. So is there any dot product, is there any cross product? No, nothing is there, okay. But when you are taking the production of vector, that time you have to use the dot product and cross product, okay. So here only you have to do the scalar multiplications, okay. So this formula in Cartesian coordinate system can be written as del into V only, okay. So we are considering a scalar quantity as V here, okay. Scalar quantity is considered V. So this del into V is equal to just multiply by this V here. Don't take any dot product, don't take cross product, okay. So this del into V is equal to dabba V upon dabba X into unit vector a bar X plus dabba V upon dabba Y into unit vector a bar Y plus dabba V upon dabba Z into unit vector a bar Z. This is your formula in Cartesian coordinate system, okay, in Cartesian coordinate system. Similarly, in cylindrical also you can write, because in Cartesian coordinates are x, y and z. Then in cylindrical system, where the coordinates are, which are the coordinates in cylindrical system?
R, phi, z.
R, phi and z, right? So for this the formula is different. So it is del into V Okay, so don't take this as a minus or etc. Okay, so this is for Cartesian, this is for cylindrical. So it is given as del into V is equal to, again we have to multiply by this V by considering these R, phi and Z coordinates. But remember, everywhere the differential lengths are different. Okay, for x, y and z coordinates, these are only dx, dy and dz. But when we take angle, the differential lengths are different. Okay, therefore the formulae are also changing. So remember, this is for r. For r, it is same. Okay, because this radius is simply one length, means we are increasing by increasing only the distance there, not any angle. Therefore, it can be taken as it is. So it is dabba V upon dabba R. Remember here, instead of this x, y and z, we have to write here R, phi and z coordinates. Okay, so dabba V upon dabba R into unit vector a bar R plus 1 upon R into dabba V upon dabba phi. Okay, second coordinate is phi into unit vector a bar phi. Okay, and plus the last coordinate z is again the length, so it will remain same. So it is dabba V upon dabba z into unit vector a bar z. Is it clear? So you have to remember all these formulae. This is for Cartesian. You can make the box. Okay, for cylindrical. And now you can write for spherical. Okay. Now, in spherical, what are the coordinates in spherical system?
R, theta, phi.
R, theta and phi, correct. Okay, so here again del into V is equal to, coordinates are R, theta and phi, means only R is going to remain same, this theta and phi are changing, differential lines will change. Okay, therefore it is written as dabba V upon dabba R into unit vector a bar R, plus the second coordinate is theta. We are considering there only 1 upon R into dabba V upon dabba theta into unit vector a bar theta. Okay, into unit vector a bar theta, and plus the last coordinate is phi. So it is 1 upon R sine theta, 1 upon R sine theta into dabba V upon dabba phi into unit vector a bar phi. Okay, so this is for spherical coordinate system. Okay, everyone note this formula fastly. Okay, what? What? Yes or no? Today. Okay. So all of you understood this gradient, all formulae. You have to remember all these formulae. Okay, similarly we can write for the divergence and curl. Okay, can I erase this? After that, we are going to see the examples also. Okay, I hope completed. Then second is the divergence. Second is divergence. So what is this divergence? Divergence is when your del is operating with vector but by using dot product. By using dot product. Okay. So here we are considering that vector is a bar. Okay, consider vector is a bar here. Also, so this is del dot a bar, del dot a bar. Okay, this divergence is nothing but a dot product of this del operator with a vector. Okay, you can take any vector. You can take here any vector. And one more thing is this del operator is a vector quantity. So sometimes they are giving arrow or one bar on this. It means that this is also a del operator. Okay. So in examination, if sometimes bar is given, then also it is del. Okay. So remember this, don't get confused. Okay. So this del operator, when it operates on a vector quantity by using dot product, it is called a divergence. So here we are considering the vector a bar. So now we will write equation for the Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so in Cartesian, having coordinates x, y, and z, this del dot vector a bar. Okay, del dot vector a bar. Now just tell me what is this del? This del dot a bar is equal to. So del is equal to dabba upon dabba x into unit vector a bar x, right? Plus dabba upon dabba y into unit vector a bar y, plus dabba upon dabba z into unit vector a bar z. Dot with vector a bar. Okay, so this a bar can be written in Cartesian coordinate system as ax a bar x plus a bar y plus az a bar z. So can anyone tell me the dot product? What is dot product here? Just tell me, this is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? This will be a scalar quantity or vector quantity? Yes. This is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? Dot product. Scalar quantity, correct. Okay, because here a bar x dot a bar x will come as one, other quantity 0. We have already calculated. Means it will remain only as dabba upon dabba x of ax, right? Just to multiply the coefficients here. Okay. Then plus dabba upon dabba y of this ay and plus dabba upon dabba z of this az. Okay, so this is your scalar quantity and there is no any unit vector, remember. Okay, so this divergence means dot product is always a scalar quantity. Okay, then we have seen gradient. So this gradient means we are operating that del with a scalar quantity, means its output, or this gradient is always a vector quantity, right? But this divergence is always a scalar quantity. Okay, so this del dot a bar is equal to dabba upon dabba x of this ax, okay, plus dabba upon dabba y of ay, then plus dabba upon dabba z of this az. Okay, so this is the formula for divergence in Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, then we can similarly write this in cylindrical and spherical coordinate system. Okay, so Second, in cylindrical, first we'll write cylindrical having coordinates r, phi and z. This del dot a bar is given as, okay, it is given as 1 upon r dabba upon dabba r of this r into ar plus 1 upon r dabba upon dabba phi of a phi and plus dabba upon dabba z of az. Okay, so this is in cylindrical system. And third is in spherical. Having coordinates r, theta and phi, this del dot a bar is equal to 1 upon r square, dabba upon dabba r of this r square ar plus 1 upon r sin theta, 1 upon r sin theta into dabba upon dabba theta of this sin theta a theta, sin theta a theta, and plus the last coordinate, that is 1 upon r sin theta dabba upon dabba phi of this a phi. This is formula in spherical system. So note it correctly because you have to remember this. व्यवस्थित लिहून घ्या सगळ्यांनी. Okay, when you finish your write-up, please tell me. Completed? Okay. फॉर्म्युले व्यवस्थित लिहा आणि हे आजच पाठ करायचे. काय सगळ्यांनी, everyone remember this formula today itself and also revise previous formula that you are remembering or not. Okay, so if I am asking formula of cross product, formula of what we can say, the length of projection, vector projection, any formula you should be able to remember today. Okay, then and then only you can remember. Otherwise, you will start means reading the further points, and you will reset the previous points. Okay. Okay. So this is your divergence. Okay, divergence formulae. Then the next is the curl. Okay. So can I clear this screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the curl, third one. Curl. Okay. Now this curl, first we'll see this curl is nothing but this del operator operates on any vector by using cross product. Means it is, if I consider again any vector as del cross a bar, okay, any vector a bar, then we can write this curl as del cross a bar. Okay. Now we have to write the formulae for 3 coordinate systems here. Okay. So curl. So first we'll see in Cartesian system. So in Cartesian, formula for del cross a bar. Okay. So we have seen this cross product. Okay. We have seen cross product, dot product. How we are finding answer of cross product? If any two vectors are given, a bar cross b bar, how we are finding? By simply multiplication or by using determinant? Yes, by using determinant, right? So for this curl also we are using determinant. Okay. So in determinant we are taking first the unit vectors, right? That is a bar x, a bar y, and a bar z. Okay. Then we have to differentiate. Partial differentiation we are taking. So it is dabba upon dabba x, dabba upon dabba y, and dabba upon dabba z. Then we have to take the coefficients. Means here the first one will be ax, then ay, and third is az. Okay. This is for Cartesian system only. Now if we consider the cylindrical system, this del cross a bar. Now here in Cartesian coordinates are x, y, z. In cylindrical coordinates are phi, z. So in cylindrical, this del cross a bar is equal to 1 divided by r. 1 divided by r. In determinant, it is a bar r, a bar phi. Check the unit vectors. Okay, a bar phi. But it is not only a bar phi, it is r into a bar phi, and third is a bar z. Okay, then dabba upon dabba r, dabba upon dabba phi, and dabba upon dabba z. Then first coefficient is ar, second is r into a phi, and third is only az. So this is in cylindrical system, and last in spherical. In spherical, having coordinates r, theta, and phi, this del cross a bar is equal to it is 1 upon r square sine theta, 1 upon r square sine theta in determinant it is unit vector a bar r, then r into a bar theta, and third is r sine theta and unit vector a bar phi. Okay, then dava upon dava r, then dava upon dava theta, and dava upon dava phi, and the coefficients are ar, then r into a theta, and third is r sine theta a phi, r sine theta a phi. Okay, so note everything correctly because there are examples on this. So if you write the formula correct, then only you can solve the example correctly. Okay, when you will finish this, then we will see the examples. So what?
Madam, 2 minutes.
Okay, once you finish this, just tell me. And write everything by giving some space. Okay, don't mix formulae. Okay, what? Over, yes or no? To do it fastly. If completed, we'll see examples. Okay, can I erase? Can I erase the screen?
Yes.
So write down first example. If phi of x, y, z, phi of x, y, z is equal to 3x square y minus y cube z square minus y cube z square. Find this del into phi. Find del into phi at the point 1 minus 2 minus 1. 1 minus 2 minus 1. Okay. So what is given here? Phi is given, right? Phi is given. Then just tell me, this phi is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? This phi is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? Is there any vector in this equation?
No.
No. Then which quantity?
Scalar.
Scalar. If there is a bar x, a bar y, a bar z or any other unit vector, if that unit vector is present, then you can say this is a vector quantity. But if no any unit vector is present, okay, only scalar quantities are given here. Okay. So we have to find here del into phi. So what is del into phi? Is this gradient, divergence, or curl? Yes?
Divergence.
Divergence. Why it is divergence?
Dot.
Where dot is given? Is dot given?
Gradient.
Gradient. Why it is gradient?
Simple multiplication.
Simple multiplication. Then another one thing is there.
Scalar है ना मैम ये?
Yes. Only scalar quantity is given. Remember. So if there is a dot product, okay, then or if there is a cross product, then they should give you any vector. Okay, we are considering their vector there, but here no any vector quantity is given. Only scalar quantity is given, and also a scalar product is asked, which is called gradient. Okay, so we have to find the gradient of this phi. Okay, so here solution, gradient of this phi. Okay, that is del into phi is equal to, we are using here Cartesian system. So the formula is, what is formula for del into phi? Gradient in Cartesian system. What is formula?
Del by phi upon del by x.
Correct. Del phi upon del by x into
A bar x.
a bar x. Correct. Plus del phi upon del by y into unit vector a bar y plus del z upon del phi upon del z into unit vector a bar z. Okay, now we have to simply solve this. So phi is already given, right? So just put values everywhere. So it is dabba upon dabba x of this phi is equal to 3x square y minus y cube z. Correct? Into unit vector a bar x, right? Plus
मैडम y क्यूब z स्क्वायर है जितना
z square. Right. Then plus dabba upon dabba y into phi, means again it is 3x square y minus y cube z square. Okay. into unit vector a bar y. Okay, then plus third is dabba upon dabba z into phi. So phi is 3x square y and minus y cube z square into unit vector a bar z. Okay. Now we have to solve this. So it is dabba upon dabba x. We are differentiating with respect to x. So can anyone tell me what will be the answer here? Dabba upon dabba x of this 3x square y minus y cube z square. What will be the dabba upon dabba x of this quantity?
6x square.
Correct. So we are differentiating with respect to x. So it will be 3 into 2. So it is 6. X. Is it square?
No, ma'am.
No.
Only
Yes.
6x.
Correct. So it is 6xy minus in this y cube and z square. No x term is there. So differentiation is 0. Right?
0.
Into unit vector a bar x. Then plus dabba upon, plus dabba upon dabba y of this 3x square y minus y cube z square. We have to differentiate with respect to y. So this 3x square will remain as it is. Dabba upon dabba y of y is 1. Then minus this again dabba upon dabba y of this minus y cube. So it is minus 3 y square z square. Correct? Correct आहे का? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So into unit vector a bar y plus, now differentiate with respect to z. Okay, so in first term no z term, so it is equal to 0. Then minus y cube z square, so it is minus 2. So what will be this term? Tell me. 0 minus
Z. Minus 2z.
Z.
minus 2z and y cube will be there or not?
Yes, ma'am. Y
Yes.
cube is there.
So it is minus 2y cube into z. Okay. Into unit vector a bar z. Okay. So we'll write this term finally as del into phi is equal to 6xy into unit vector a bar x. Then plus this term will remain as it is, that is 3x square minus 3y square z square into unit vector a bar y and minus 2y cube z into unit vector a bar z. Up to this point, any doubt? Any doubt up to this point? Okay, what we did here, concentrate 1 second. What is given? If phi of x, y, z is equal to 3x square y minus y cube z square. One equation is given and this equation is a scalar quantity because there is no unit vector. When we are representing any vector, we use unit vectors to give direction. If there is no unit vector, this is a scalar quantity. Okay, remember. Now, we have to find this del into phi, but there is no any dot product, means no any sign is there. Dot is not there, cross is also not there. It means that it is a scalar multiplication, right? It is a scalar multiplication. Means when this del operates with a scalar, then that operation is called gradient. Means we have to use formula of gradient, and this is at point 1 minus 2 and minus 1. We have to find, means here simply your x, y and z coordinates are given. Okay, so here we have to find gradient of phi. So it is given by, and the Cartesian coordinate system is used. First identify which coordinate system is given. Okay, so here the Cartesian system is given, therefore we are using the formula for Cartesian system. Okay, for gradient. So it is del into phi is equal to dabba upon dabba x. Now here your scalar quantity will change, right? We have seen the formula for del into v, where this v is a scalar quantity. Now here phi is given as a scalar quantity, so accordingly you have to change the formula. So it is dabba phi upon dabba x a bar x plus dabba phi upon dabba y a bar y plus dabba phi upon dabba z a bar z. Now everywhere just put this phi is equal to 3x square y minus y cube z square. Okay. After that, differentiate each quantity with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z. Okay. So we get here finally del into phi as this equation. Okay. Now what they are asking, find this del phi at point 1, minus 2 and minus 1. What is given here? X, y and z terms are given. So simply put x is equal to 1. Okay. Y is equal to minus 2 and z is equal to minus 1. And tell me the answer. Okay. Or I have to put here. So all of you noted this so that I can erase the upper part. Note केले का? Yes or no? Okay. So I'll erase this upper part here and I'll use another color so that you will understand that this point is after the below point. Okay, so we have to find this del into phi, okay, at 1 minus 2 minus 1. Okay, so this del into phi is equal to, it is 6 into, what is x? X is equal to 1 into y is equal to minus 2. Okay, into unit vector a bar x. Okay, then plus 3 into x square. X square is 1 square minus 3 into y square. Y square is minus 2 square and z square. Z is minus 1 square. Bracket complete. Unit vector a bar y minus 2 into y cube. Y is minus 2, its cube, into z. Z is minus 1. Okay, into unit vector a bar z. Okay, now you can solve this del into phi is equal to, just tell me the final equation. So it is 6 into minus 2, it is minus 12 a bar x, right? Then plus 3, okay, it's 4, okay, so it is 3 and minus 12, so it will be minus 9 now. Okay. So it is minus 9 a bar y and minus 16.
Plus 8.
So it will
Plus 8.
So its cube is minus plus, and again at outside it is minus. So the sign will remain minus. Okay.
आणि 1 मायनस आहे ना त्यामुळे मायनस येईल.
हा हा हे बघा 2 चा क्यूब किती येणार आहे?
-8.
-8 इंटू -1 किती झालं? +8. ओके. इंटू 2 16 +16, but at outside it is minus. Okay, that's why sign is minus. Okay, don't do mistakes in small calculations, otherwise you will know the formulae, you know everything, but don't do such mistakes. Okay, your final answer should be correct. Okay, so this is your final answer. Del into phi is equal to -12 a bar x minus 9 a bar y and -16 a bar z. समजले? Here you have to only put values. Okay, whatever point is given, just identify the point is given in which coordinate system. So whatever be the phi, the same point will be mentioned there. If they are giving the cylindrical system, there will be one angle. If they are giving the two spherical system, there will be two angles. Okay, so remember, means you can identify the system if the point is given in any coordinate system here. Okay, so समजले का हे सगळ्यांना? Yes or no? समजलंय का? का नाही समजलं? I'll give you homework also. And yesterday's example solved or not? काल दिलेले example सगळ्यांनी solve केलं का?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so what is your answer? And if out of 74 strength, if 1 or 2 students will solve the homework, so just tell me what will be your result. In what percent? What will be the percentage of that result? And if the exam will be offline, so it will be very difficult for you. Those who are practicing, I am saying, for my subject, those who will practice, they only can pass and score in this subject. Okay, otherwise this subject is not that much easy. You can see formulae now only. Now you are going to study 6 chapters. Okay, and there are so many derivations. We have still not seen a single derivation here. Okay, still this point we have not seen single derivation, only formulae, and today only I have given you somewhat difficult. Okay, so check the difficulty level and according to that you start preparing. Okay, so today again we'll see what's the time. Okay, 3 minutes are still there. We'll see one example and I'll give you one homework also. So all of you, if it is over, I'm erasing. So take one more example, example number 2. I'll give one example so that it will cover cross and dot product also. Okay, yes. Find out the divergence and curl. Find out the divergence. Find out the divergence and curl of the following function. Of the following function. Okay. So here one vector is given, that is a bar, which is equal to 2 2xy into unit vector a bar x plus this x square x square z into unit vector a bar y and plus z cube into unit vector a bar z. Okay, so this is your vector. You have to find the divergence and curl. Okay, you have to find the divergence and curl. Okay, take one more example. If a bar is equal to x square z into unit vector a bar x minus 2y square z square into unit vector a bar y plus xy square z into unit vector a bar z, find this del dot a bar, find del dot a bar at point 1 minus 1 and 1. Okay, point 1 minus 1 and 1. Okay, so here you have to solve these two examples. Divergence and curl means what? Divergence
Dot and cross product.
Dot and cross product means it is del dot a bar and del cross a bar you have to find, and here simply again del dot a bar, but you have to consider this point, that is suppose point P is given and it is having coordinates 1 minus 1 and 1 means these are your x, y and z coordinates. So put these values and write the final equation. Okay, so this is your homework. Then whatever syllabus we covered, all notes are uploaded on Drive. You can check that. Also, we conducted one test, but as our chapter is not completed still, I have taken the surprise test. After completion of first chapter, I will conduct first unit test. Okay, unit test on your first chapter, and still this chapter will require almost 5 lectures, minimum 5 lectures it will require again. Okay, so we have to take the extra lectures. So prepare your mind because in regular time when I'll get lectures, okay, if another one's lecture I'm getting, I'm taking because I'm having another load also. Okay, the subject is also there. So if I get in your schedule means up to 4:30, if I get extra lecture I will take, but out of that also we have to conduct extra lectures even on Sunday, so be ready for that also. Okay, so for today we'll stop here. All of you note these examples, and tomorrow everyone should answer. If you are unable to answer in chat box, you can message me, or you can send the photos also. Okay, but everyone should answer this, means everyone should solve these examples, everyone should solve homework every day. And if you are not solving the previous examples, then also you can solve this today. Okay, otherwise I'm going to check your videos, means notebook, by starting your videos I have to check. Okay, because EME is important, and if offline exam is there, then it will be very difficult. Okay, so be ready and start practicing. Okay, so thank you all. We'll stop today. Okay. Thank you once again and have a nice day.